Samus's game against Fox is a little bit more simplistic.
Yeah, but John's also not the type of player to just like go in stupidly.
Right. John would do well against a Samus, so that's fair. But if we had a decent Samus in Wisconsin, I would expect John to do well, but I guess we can't now. Okay, so basic stuff. So the thing that sort of the mantra of so ASL and DFU live together, and sort of their collective mantra for playing this matchup should be not to do that.
No dash attacks.
Right. Really though, like every time either of them play a good Fox and we talk about the matchup, like the thing that everyone should bring up and most people do is that you guys should never dash attack ever.
And like,
no,
it's not a bad move. It's good for tech chasing.
Oh, no, definitely. It's kind of like imagine like someone that just blatantly abuses Marth's Nair. Like Marth's Nair is a good move, but to run at people with it repeatedly is a really bad move. And that's kind of what we have here. So like, again, this is that's actually the DFU problem against Kells. Like you watch a DFU Kells set and things go fine until that very first really bad dash attack. Okay, interesting. So trying to keep him in the corner there. I kind of like Nair to cover that option when John's coming down off the platform.
What I see ASL doing a lot so far this game that he could be improving on is recognizing when Fox can just shine safely.
Right.
So he's gotten caught, you know, trying to shield grab or maybe roll, and he just gets shined, and
yeah,
you know, John can follow up. So it's
right.
chic.
And in that case, the dash attack under the platform put him in the corner, and John is really good when someone's in the corner and is at a high percent, because then he can just slide down with that back air. And okay, I like the fade back fair from ASL. Okay, at least a grab there. I'm not sure what he's doing. Okay, generic chic run off platform back air things, and okay. Okay.
Start misses the tech chase.
Okay, probably didn't want that. Right.
Yeah, maybe looking for a runoff fair there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think jab and forward tilts.
Ooh.
You out there. Wow.
John covers a slide with the platform. He smirks a little bit. He knows that was cool.
Poor ASL. Okay. Yeah, so again, being in that corner, not where he wants to be. And this happening, and also not what he wants. Okay.
John pretty content to stay really far away from ASL right now.
I don't blame him. Again, see, so okay. So the up air catches him. That was good. Gets him out of the corner. Okay. A good idea with the needles there, just doesn't quite get it. Okay.
Baits him out. Good needles. Oh, no edge guard though.
Okay.
Now John's just returning the favor.
And okay. So again, I mean, this is more of a game where he's just trying to get information.
What an air dodge.
Right.
That was sick.
Okay.
But game one goes to John.
Yep. Yeah, and pretty convincingly. All right, so we expect Battlefield game 2, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so let's see what we get here. Interesting. Yeah, see. You're right. The shine. The shines.
He just needs to respect it a little bit more.
Right. But again, the temptation if you're not totally comfortable with it is to respect it way too much, and then it just becomes something that is in your head.
Yeah, and then it becomes like you lose openings. And
right. Way worse than it actually is. Okay. Yeah. See, I don't like that, and I know that that's a sign of something else. But again,
what's that?
Those dash attacks. Like,
oh yeah.
I know that's a sign of frustration and like like just not having anything in your head better to do at that moment?
Yeah, I think it's most of the time trying to call out a dash away, kind of like what Marth will do.
I think in this case you might be giving it a little too much credit. I think it might be just like having no confidence in doing anything close to Fox.
Yeah.
And just hoping that you might get something out of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I give ASL enough credit that I think he has an idea when he does the dash attack. He has, you know, an intended effect. Whether or not it's something that's actually going to be good in the matchup, I don't think he's just doing it because he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to run in dash attack.
I guess we'll agree to disagree on that point then, because it feels to me like there's, like especially the one when John was at 23%, like I don't know what else that can be. Like I don't know what you plan to do with that. Okay, so he almost had something interesting there. So right, I mean defensively speaking, like when you're a Sheik and you're watching a Fox play, like you can kind of tell like what the Fox is looking for you to do based on where the Fox is positioning himself. Like if you're a Fox and you're say 5 character lengths away or 4 character lengths away, like you're obviously like looking for that dash attack to some extent, like to bait that out, like recognizing that's Sheik's only option besides needles in at that range. And then depending on if Fox is closer, you know, Fox might be trying to bait out that forward tilt or a down tilt or something. But again, it's moving from that knowledge to something else that seems to be the issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think what it comes down to is ASL could potentially benefit from getting closer to Fox and pressuring more, but not actually trying to approach.
Right.
So not dash attacking, maybe throwing out tilts.
Right, doing things that Sheik is really good at, using her fantastic hitboxes.
Yeah, doing like that where you drop down fair from platforms.
Right. Building sort of a wall of like places where you can put hitboxes. I mean, that's part of the reason why.
Just basically saying to Fox like, hey, don't run at me because you're gonna get hit.
Right.
And then as soon as the Fox is in that position where he's like, I don't know how to get in, and he starts doing stupid stuff, then Sheik benefits really well.
Right.
That looked like a tech flub.
Right, and that's what DFU does really well, and that's also to some extent like I think why his Samus would almost do better, because Samus just does that instinctively. Like here's my wall of tilts and projectiles and stuff.
Right, because those are our only options.
Exactly, right. Whereas like Sheik could theoretically like run up to someone and do something.
Yeah. Sheik's dash attack is really fast, and it can set up for combos.
Sets up for really good stuff. Yeah, maybe it's one of those things where it's like putting a governor on like a golf cart or something, where you're just a little bit safer, better off if you limit the options available. Because yeah, this as currently constituted, probably not the best thing in the world.
And that's a 2-0 for John.
Yeah,
looking real solid.
All right, so I think we're gonna see DFU next, correct?
Yep.
Okay.